Don't stress when life gets hard. Make your financial plan bulletproof. Find out how by watching this video. This video talks about why it's super important to have a last will and testament as part of a strong financial plan. They explain by having a clear will, it can make sure your stuff goes where you want it to after you're not around anymore. It helps prevent fights among the people who get your things. This video shows that having a good will is a big piece of making sure you feel safe and secure about your money stuff. First off, we want to thank all you Luxo lovers for your amazing support. It means so much to us. Let's keep the love going strong and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and drop a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you're feeling awesome, sharing is caring, so share the video with your pals. Oh, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Luxo Life and hit that notification bell so you'll always be in the loop for new content. Thanks again, Luxo lovers! In this video, we're diving into some smart ways to make your financial plan stronger. We'll explain a bunch of cool strategies that can help you protect your money and make it work better for you. One important thing we'll talk about is how to raise kids who can handle their money wisely. Instead of relying on help all the time, we'll see why it's better to teach them to stand on their own financial feet. Plus, we'll shine light on the power of hanging out with folks who are dealing with money stuff just like you. It's like a team effort to tackle financial challenges. And hey, ever wondered about money in relationships? We'll also dig into how joining forces with your partner in managing money can actually be super beneficial. Oh, and get ready for some cool money buckets. We'll explore the 3-bucket strategy. It's like having different boxes for your money, and each one helps you manage taxes in a clever way when you retire. And when it comes to saving for the golden years, we'll talk about mixing things up. It's all about having a good mix of different accounts to make sure your retirement savings are strong and varied. So, stick around and let's get those money smart vibes going. Remember, it's all about taking steps to make your financial game plan rock solid. Starting off, let's talk about a very big deal: raising kids and grandkids who can totally handle their own money choices. You know, helping them be confident and strong with their financial moves. It might sound sweet to keep giving grown-up kids some extra cash, but guess what? That could actually stop them from learning to fly solo with their money decisions. Instead, it's way cooler to teach them how to handle their finances on their own and how to be self-reliant. Here's a scoop: instead of always being their safety net, let's help them spread their financial wings. And to make things even better, there are some amazing resources out there. Ever heard of this book, The Millionaire Next Door? It's like a treasure chest of financial wisdom. And don't miss the 9 Steps Financial Order of Operations. It's like a roadmap to get your financial journey on the right track. Alright, let's move on to another important aspect. Ever thought about how awesome it is to connect with others going through similar money stuff? Yep, when you chat with people who get the same financial challenges you do, it's like finding a support crew. You can share tips, tricks, and maybe even a little motivation to keep pushing forward. And hey, let's talk about partnerships, not just the romantic kind, but also the financial kind. When 2 people come together and pool their money smarts, it can lead to some really cool outcomes. Talking openly about spending habits and figuring out how to save and spending together is like discovering the rhythm in the dance. It keeps things moving harmoniously. But here's the exciting part: these money chats aren't just about today. Nope, they're like seeds that grow into a more peaceful financial future. When you and your partner talk about your money dreams early on, it's like building a strong base for what's ahead. Imagine fewer money disagreements down the line. That sounds pretty awesome, right? Now let's be real, this isn't always easy. Whether you're just starting out as a couple or coming into a new relationship with financial history, it can be a bit tricky. But remember, challenges often lead to growth. So, stay open with your communication, be patient, and work together. Alright, let's check out a cool trick for handling your money. The 3-bucket strategy for financial planning. Imagine you have 3 buckets, like ones you'd use at a beach. But instead of sand and water, these buckets help you deal with taxes and make the most out of your money. First up is the pre-tax bucket. It's like a shield against taxes. You put money here before taxes take a slice. It's a bit like getting a deal on your money right from the start. Let's say you earn $50,000 and you put $5,000 into this bucket. When tax time arrives, you only pay $45,000 in taxes instead of the whole $50,000. Nice little wins, right? Now onto the tax-free bucket. This one's special. Money you stash here can grow without worrying about taxes when you take it out later. Imagine you save up to $3,000 here, and down the line, it grows to $6,000. When you use it, you get to keep the full $6,000. No taxes cutting in. Lastly, we've got the after-tax bucket. This is where you put money you've already paid taxes on. It might not have the upfront perks of the pre-tax bucket, but here's the cool part. When it grows over time, the tax on that growth is usually less compared to regular income tax. So if you have $4,000 in this bucket and it grows to $7,000, the tax on that extra $3,000 is often lower. Now, how much goes in each bucket? Well, it depends on what you want to do with your money. If you're planning on a comfortable retirement at 60, you might fill up the pre-tax and tax-free buckets more. But if you're dreaming of travel and fun, the after-tax bucket might get some extra love. And as you get closer to big money goals like retirement, you might move things around a bit. Kinda like adjusting your beach gear as the sun changes. Following this strategy, along with a financial order of operations, can help you sail towards your money dreams. Let's now dive into why having a mixed-up retirement savings plan is a big deal, Luxo lovers. Imagine it like cooking up a delicious feast with different ingredients. Each one plays a part in making your retirement awesome. This mix is all about 3 key players: pre-tax, after-tax, and Roth accounts. Alright, first up, we've got pre-tax accounts. Think of these like a time machine for taxes. You put your money in here before taxes get their hands on it. It's like saving your money and giving Uncle Sam a little break at the same time. A common example is a traditional 401k. You stash money in, and it doesn't count as income, so you pay taxes only when you take the money out, usually in retirement. Now let's move to after-tax accounts. These are a bit like the sunny side of retirement savings. You put money in here after taxes have already taken a bite. While you don't get that upfront tax break like pre-tax accounts, the magic happens later. Any growth on this money is often taxed at a lower rate. An example of this could be a regular investment account where you buy and sell investments and pay taxes on the gains. Lastly, say hello to the Roth account. These are like the golden eggs of retirement savings. You put in after-tax money here too, but the cool part is that when you take the money out in retirement, it's usually tax-free. Imagine you have a Roth IRA and you put in $5,000. Over time, that grows to $10,000. When you're ready to use it, you get the whole $10,000 without taxes nibbling away. So Luxo lovers, let's chat about why it's so smart to mix things up. Picture having a bunch of different flavors in your ice cream. Each type of account has its special perks, and they shine in different situations. Imagine if all your money was just in one account, kind of like having only one flavor of ice cream for life. While that might sound fun at first, it could lead to a higher tax bill down the road. Especially when you're retired and wanting to enjoy that money you worked hard for. But when you diversify and have a variety of accounts, you're like a master chef creating a balanced and delicious dish. So speaking of balance, think of it as the secret ingredient to cooking up a perfect meal. Just like how too much salt can ruin the flavor, having all your money in just one account can throw off your financial plan. Imagine putting all your spices in one pot. Things might taste a bit off. That's why balance is the magic sauce. It helps you make sure your money plan is just right. Here's the scoop though, some folks go all in with just pre-tax or after-tax money. But if you want the dreamiest flavor, you blend 3 types of accounts all together. It's like combining vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream. A little bit of everything makes the dessert extra satisfying. The extra amount you put in each account depends on what you're aiming for. Are you looking to retire at 50 or 60? What kinds of lifestyle do you want in your golden years? These are the spices that determine the mix. And remember, just like a chef adjusts the recipe as the dish comes together, you might change up your account mix as you approach retirement. It's like adding a pinch more seasoning to make sure everything's perfect. So Luxo lovers, embrace the blend of pre-tax, after-tax, and Roth account. It's the recipe for a financially tasty future. On this journey, Luxo lovers, we've learned how to make our financial plan strong and secure, just like making something bulletproof. We started by teaching kids to handle money themselves instead of always relying on others. Then we saw how connecting with others facing similar money challenges can be like having a super strong team. We talked about sharing money in relationships and how it can help us avoid fights and stay happy. Exploring the idea of having different money buckets, we discovered how it's like having special places for our money to stay safe. Lastly, we saw that having a mix of everything and finding a balance, just like having a mix of different foods, is the secret recipe for making our money plans extra powerful. With these ideas, you're all set to create a financial plan that's tough and ready to face anything. And that's a wrap for today's video, Luxo lovers. We hope you gained some valuable insights today. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, and share this video with friends and family. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Luxo Life and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our content. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.